Hey birds and night owls, Nox here with some more City Skylines, Green Cities. We have a major traffic problem. I think most of the issue is because we have these guys connected up in here, so I kind of want to make a bridge. Kind of, sort of. I don't think it's going to work, but hey, you know what? We might as well try. So let's see. We're going to have to get rid of you, and I suppose maybe just two of these pieces there. I don't know. And we are going to use this guy up in here. Now, let's see. How far can we go with this bridge? We are going to have to go a little bit higher up than just that, and let's try to drop it as soon as we can, like right there. All right, fair. So, can I just... No? No? So that's about all... That is ugly, but I'm going to say yes just because it keeps all the other buildings that we have around here, and we'll change it later on once we figure out how else to get over to this side here. Now, this is going to get rid of all of these guys here. They're going to be very unhappy with us, but overall, well, I can deal with it. I can definitely deal with it because we kind of need to save our traffic. So, hopefully now, we should be fine since nobody can turn in here, and that should clear up a lot. And I mean a lot, since now that people have to get into here, into this section, they're going to have to find a different way. Let's see. Wait a second. Wait a second. That means they have to go all the way around over here to get over here to get over here. Yeah, we just made life immensely worse for them, but we'll see how much this clears up, because it looks like maybe we should see some clearance. Ugh, I don't know. It looks like maybe a lot of people are still trying to go over this way. I'm going to leave it for now, and we'll take a look at it again pretty soon just to make sure that we are actually seeing some changes. If we're not, then I will change something else about that. Like, maybe I will connect, I don't know, maybe I'll connect this guy somewhere over here, or this guy somewhere over here, I'm going to say, just because I think maybe having more exits may help. But again, we'll wait. We shall wait. So right now we are getting a hefty sum of money. I think what I want to do is I want to head toward, let's see, maybe connecting the rest of the highway over here, just because it might also help with some of our load in this section here. So, what the heck is happening over here? I saw a lot of death. That is not okay. That is never okay. Excuse me. Do we have any death care? Any death care at all in this middle area? Nah, not at all. Okay, that's exactly what I was worried about. Although, look at that. There's hearses. There's all these hearses. They just aren't getting inside of here. Oh, I am tempted to remove that building, but we know that's not going to work out for us. We have to actually clear out one of these guys over here. So let me see. What can I get rid of without actually deleting some place nice? Like, ooh. That's going to get rid of a lot of our apartments there, and I am not fine with that. I kind of want to remove one that's maybe tiny. These ones in the corner? No? Okay. This one? Nope. That's going to remove two of them. Oh, I might as well just put it here. Honestly, though, I think that's probably for the best. Let me see if I can move it any further into the corner. I kind of can. All right, there. Wreck everybody else's life except for this guy. That guy is fine where he is. All right, so hopefully that'll take care of that problem there. I know. It looks like we place a lot of those everywhere. But honestly, we need the assistance, especially since the death wave has been non-stop. It has been absolutely insanity over here. So, yeah, gotta take care of that. All right, and let's see. Nope, traffic seems to be just as bad as before. There are a lot of people turning this way. I wonder if I can cross the roads, like cross this one going over here, cross this one over here. I know I've brought that up before, that whole idea, especially since it seems like that might be the easiest way of doing this. Alternatively, I could just switch all the roads and it should still be fine. Except over here, because of course, we're going to have people that need to get on this side, that have to go this way, crossing here, and then people getting off from here are going to be just stuck. So that's not exactly good. Yeah, it seems like I probably should have done this the opposite way. I can still do that. But do I want to is the question. I think I should, actually. And I can switch this road going up, then this one going down. Oh boy. Okay, this is going to cause some problems, but hey, let's have at it. So let's go ahead and switch you to going down. And hopefully this doesn't remove anybody's buildings or anything like that, because that part would suck. And let's see, go all the way down with this. Yes, we are going to make sure that everything works a little more smoothly. So now we can go all the way through here and then go back around here if we need to, and then head up. But I know they're not going to take that because that is the long way around. Alright, so let's go ahead and make sure that we have this section working just the same, heading right back up. And then this is going to go this way, which means I actually have to switch to that bottom road too, but we'll do that later. That one's not the most important part. Oh, my bad. Bryce said we're not spending money to do this, so I can mess up, and I think it should be fine. Alright, so there we go. We have now connected ourselves all the way around, except for the bottom road, which, you know, it's fine. Also, these guys are like, what happened now? So, let's go ahead and just swap this out here. Oh my gosh, I hate it and I love it when it does it 2 at a time. It gets a little bit confusing, but let's see what we do now. I should say how we do now, once all of this is swapped over. Oh. Alright, there we go, and, I think that should be fine, even though we added the bridge there. Whoops, my bad. I know I keep flipping the wrong ones, but hey, it happens, okay? Don't knock it until you're doing it. Alright, so that should maybe help out. It looks like we usually have the up one going there anyway, so yeah. I did this the exact wrong way just because of the area over here. But I probably should have fixed everything earlier, so my bad. And, well, now we won't have catastrophe, hopefully. We might have other forms of catastrophe, but only time will tell. Alright, so there we go. All good in the neighborhood. Is there, wait, is that like a commercial or something like that? Can't remember. Alright, so that one's flipped, and now we have to for sure flip this guy over here. So this makes it even better. They can just like flow all the way through here, and now they only have one way to go. So I don't know if that's exactly better, but it might be. It might be. I just don't know how the buses are going to go now, because, oh boy. Things are going to get super confusing in the neighborhood instead. Let's see. I want to take a look at my bus lines, because I knew that. Oh. Yeah, I was like, my green line actually used to go through here. It still does. It just no longer goes through here. We need to make a new connection, basically, from here to somewhere. So, let's see. Drag stop to move it? No, I'm fine with that stop. What happened to the stop over here? Did we get rid of it? No, it's right still there. Alright, that's good. And let's see. We are... Where's the X... Where's the last stop from here? Right there. No stops along the way over here. Why do we circle twice? It looks like we circled these areas twice. Probably because we have stops on both roads. Oh boy, I think I'm going to have to redo the bus lines. But not right now, just because I don't want to have to deal with this much craziness. Right, so let's go ahead and grab this guy. We're going to make sure that we add some more stuff to it. Let's just go and just add a stop over here at the end, where things get a little bit crazy, and that should almost help it. Alright, so we need to actually end up with a stop on this side, it seems. Are you for reals right now? Can I go this way? Nope, I can't go this way. Oh, I mean, fine. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's just add a stop there. Where the heck am I going with this then? Where do I wrap this guy up? I honestly can't tell. All right, can I just remove this line? Remove the line. Drag line to add stop. No, I want to drag line to delete. Delete Central Park. Oh, man. That's a lot of passengers. Oh, well, it is what it is. Just, you know, reformulating everything. Yeah, I know. Well, hold on. You're all gonna get over it pretty soon. So, oh man, that's so bad. So let's start with the line first of all, over here. Although that does not look like a green bus, so I don't know if we ever really went out here, but it probably is fair to say, let's do this. So we'll have one there. We'll have a stop over here at the exit, and we will actually add a stop, let's see. We'll have to go around. So I think we might end up having to go inside, then back outside, then, ooh. I don't know. Alright, so let's just leave it alone for now, because, again, do not want to cause problems. Right, so we will go around this way now, that we have to actually take this side, and this is good, though, because most of the traffic tends to be on the inside part here, so this should help us clear things out. So let's go ahead and head upwards towards, like, the middle of this street here, and let's add ourselves a stop right there, and, of course, a stop over here. Now, I will be able to go into the middle areas here, but do I want to? I mean... maybe. I guess people can actually just stop outside and we won't have to actually cause more traffic in there. The only issue is I don't know if I want to actually add bus stops up in here because we might have some problems with that. So I think I'm going to take a stop for sure down this road here and we can maybe continue on. Ooh, I guess we're going to have to continue up here for sure. Alright, that's a problem. That's okay. I'm pretty sure we're going to be just fine, you guys. No worries. No worries at all. Now we have to basically zoom back up through here. Let's see. Can I go through this one? Which one's the road heading up? This one is. Okay, this side is here. So I'm going to go ahead and just add a stop. Let's say let's add a stop right there. And then we're going to go back around here so we can actually head out towards this side. Let's add a stop. I want to say, don't want to go down this road is the thing. Oh, what the heck, let's do it. I figure that the more stops we have, the less people we'll have waiting at different stops, and that way we can actually drop people off a little bit sooner than not, so it might work. And then over here, we will have the middle stop, basically, just like the other one, and that should be just fine. So yeah, this is basically how this new Central Park bus line is going to go. So yeah, lots of changes happening to it, but hey, I hope that it's actually going to work a little bit better than it did before. If it doesn't, well, my bad, and I guess I'll have to try again later. But let me go ahead and wrap this guy up so that way we're not taking forever with this. Okay? Okay. The new Central Park line is in, and we have a bunch of green buses. Actually, I should probably keep that up, huh? We have a bunch of green buses coming out from everywhere. I hope we will. And I see a lot of blue buses, actually. I don't know what that's about. Do we actually have a blue line coming through here? Let's see, the downtown line. If I hide that, do I see the buses? The buses. Hold on, I want to see what that blue bus is all about. What are you? Return to depot. Oh, maybe you were one of the buses that we had around here. Anyway, so the green line starts at the airport. It goes around over here, heads all the way up through here, and then we go up and down and up and down and up and down throughout the whole thing, just to make sure that, you know, we even out the passengers throughout the whole area. Then, of course, we go through the park, just a little bit here, and I had to switch this road to be two-way because we were having way too many issues. Now, I don't know if this is a right thing to do, but I'm going to leave that as a one-way. That way, only people who are actually going this way will go, you know, over here. I don't want anybody just going through here just to get down here. That, to me, seems pointless. Anyway, I probably should have done the same thing over here, actually. I'll switch it out in a second. All right, maybe. And then we have, actually, I think I can't switch that one out, because if I do, then I can't bring this up here. So then we have the whole situation up in here. Same thing. So we first go up and then through the park a little bit, and then we go up and down and up and down and up and down and everything else like that. And then we head on down over here, curve around this, stop at the taxi, stop at the metro, stop over here just because I felt like it, and then back around over here. Now we do go around one more time so that we can actually stop right here and somewhere in here. Then we head back out and then wrap that up. So it's a lot. It's an absolute lot, but I hope that we actually end up with a lot of passengers. That's a lot of vehicles on that, actually. Let me see if I can minimize the amount of vehicles on that just for now. I do see that we have a ton of passengers on there, though, so let's go for 75% vehicle, I suppose. 1,000? Wait, what? Oh, boy. I might need to leave it at 100%, but we'll see. It depends on how crazy that gets. So, I mean, bright side, we're getting a ton of money, so I like that. I like that a lot. I just hope that we can actually clear up this death situation, because that is not fun. And how are we doing with our residential domain over here? It looks like we've just about finished that all up. What the heck? Why is there a random green building up in there? Ooh, that is so bright. And I mean, there's, you know, people will eventually move over here, but it doesn't seem like they're moving in too quickly. So let's make that happen, actually. Let's make it happen. By, still no offices here either. That's also a problem. That is definitely a problem. Let's just clear this one out for now because that's a pretty small area, so that should be fine. Honestly, these are small areas here as well. Sure, move into the other area and that should be just fine. So over time, yeah, we will get rid of all these people living here, but for now, they get to stay here. They get to live here for a little bit until we decide that that's just not happening ever. And this should hopefully be surrounded by some more office type situation pretty soon. We shall see how that ends up turning out here. Alright, so what I wanted to work on today, like I said, was actually this here, so we can maybe connect this all the way through to right here, and perhaps clean out traffic. Now, as you can see, this is actually working so much better. Oh my gosh, it is like a bazillion% better. How's our traffic flow? Only 70? I was hoping for a nice 80. Where are we having traffic issues? Huh. So where are we going here that we're having traffic issues? Did I accidentally form a junction somewhere there? Oh, that's a problem. Okay, that one's definitely causing some issues, perhaps. I do like having my stop signs up in here. Let's see, we have the stop signs when we're going out, but this road seems like it has way too many cars. So I'm going to leave it as is for now, and hopefully we can actually get through. Where exactly are you trying to go to, dude? Returning to facility. What? Is it the cars here? Driving to work? What exactly is causing a holdup? Why can't you guys go on these ones here and then just, yeah, like these smart people here? Are you picking up truck? I mean, are you picking up truck? Truck, are you picking up truck? Truck, are you picking up garbage? I don't know. It seems like they're being a little bit bizarre with their whole, let's just park in this side here, even though clearly there aren't any stoplights. What? What? It's not like they're buses either. This is exactly why I put the buses on this side, though, because buses are not going to cause the traffic now, at least not on that side there. Buses should be fine. If they're the ones causing problems, then have to for sure consider everything that we've just done. Also, let me take a look at where my buses are, because I want to see exactly how they're doing. Can I follow any bus specifically? Any bus. I want to see you. I want to see you. I don't know where you're... Are they all still, like, all the way out over here? Oh, boy. This is going to be interesting. I mean, if I can see them from the bus area over here, that would be cool, but I don't think they're here. Line overview. Can I see my cars? Stops 52. That's staying the same. I mean, I can't really see them. How about if I just click on this and just wait for a bus to stop by? That's probably the better thing. So let's wait and see if a bus will ever come by, because I want to know, how long does it take? Are we waiting here forever for a bus, or is it okay? Actually, it's probably closer to the middle end of the line, so maybe I shouldn't wait at this specific stop, but it is what it is. Let me just see. Going home. All right, let me take a quick look here. Where are my buses? My buses are all the way up here. All right, so over here I can see a bus. Am I understanding this correctly? Bus? Autobus. Where are you? Uh-oh. I mean, it's aha, I found ya. Alrighty, there we go. There's my bus friend. That's exactly what I was looking for. I don't know why I keep clicking on this to try to get rid of it when clearly I'm still looking at this. Ugh. Alright, so let's go and follow. Yeah, I know where he is. I know exactly where he is. Let's just go with him. Slowly. There we go. Hi, bus. What stop are we going to next? Aha, this stop over here with like a gazillion people. Alright, that's fair. I mean, we are reaching areas that maybe don't have other public transit. Oh, are we leaving a lot of people behind? That shouts to me, place the monorail. But honestly, like, we don't have enough money for that, and we are trying desperately to get the money for the space elevator. So we are going to have to be very patient with that. Let's see if anybody actually piles out at this other stop here, which is a pretty random stop. There's nobody there. So if we lose some people, if they actually get off, then that's going to be good for us. I don't know if anybody actually got off. Maybe some of these stops are useless, but if we lose 1 or 2 people per these random stops, we might be okay. We might be absolutely positively okay just because 1 or 2 extra people that we can take from these clearly much fuller stops means that we are definitely making more space for the next round of passengers, for the next buses, I should say. So we are headed down Franklin Boulevard right now. We should be going back up here to see if there's anybody here. Like, okay, I know for sure there's not a stop here. Is there? No, the hearse has decided that it's going to just stop there at a random building. Well, I mean, that's fine. It's picking up dead people, so I have no problem with that at all. And let's see, we should be coming up to the stop pretty shortly, unless there is a metro here. Then I did move the stop closer to the metro. I'm not so sure where I put the metro, actually, now that I think about it. I really don't... Where are we? We should have a stop somewhere here. I don't exactly know where the stop is. Also, I like how we keep going up and down, up and down. So many tall buildings, and then there's some shorter buildings. And it's just like, hey, congratulations. Aha, here's our stop. So, yeah, let's get through this one fast. Obviously, there's a ton of people here. That means in between these streets, more people are going to be waiting for sure. So, I'm thinking that we should perhaps do an I don't know, I almost want to call it like an inter-central park metro. But that's going to cost us a gazillion dollars. At least I feel like it's going to cost a lot of money just because, whoa, suddenly we're not going up and down because we have exited the area where there's actually people. Now we're going to the area where there's no people. But yeah, we're saving money right now. Trying to buy a brand new metro, not going to work. Why I'm thinking the monorail might be the better idea, and maybe even a tram, is because we can have the monorail circling all of Central Park. and then the tram going from like the inside parts of the Central Park area to the outside parts where there's a monorail. So yeah, people are gonna have to switch from one method of public transit to the other a lot, but I'm okay with that. Also, I like these middle empty stops. They give us, you know, a little bit of insight into how many people actually live on the corners. Like, there's a bunch of people, obviously, at the top corner. There's a bunch of people, obviously, at the bottom corner. Ooh, we get to go up a nice road up in here. I like that. Oh, we have no power somewhere. That's a problem for sure, for sure. Let's see what's going on with that there. I'm going to assume that we are probably not dishing out enough for our power budget, so let's go to 120. 120? I don't know if it's going to be enough, but let's hope it is. Alright, back to my bus. Back to my bus friend here. Alright, bus, let's take us out and let's see if this power problem goes away. If it does not, I clearly have more things to fix. And there are actually some people here. Power problem is going away. Alright. So we just did not have enough budget for power. That's fair. And look at that, you guys. That is absolutely beautiful, except for the part where there's sick people and dying people. But hey, it is what it is. So I believe that this portion that we shouldn't... Wait, do we still have to go in once? Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, so this portion that we don't actually go in, and we have to actually just... we're going to the different part here. We're going to a completely different part. We're going to go up and into our taxi stop over there. And that should be fine. That should be absolutely fine. There shouldn't be too many people here, so I have a very little concern about, you know, the bus going through here. The only concern I do have, though, is that we may have too many passengers over here, but it really depends on if a lot of people are visiting this section, so I guess we'll see as soon as we turn here. I don't see too many people waiting for the bus here, so that's actually good. Also, this is just a stunning view of the river. I love it. I love it a lot. A little bit sad, though, is that nobody's actually taking the taxi, but, you know, it is what it is. What the heck? What? What was that? Not sure I want to have these buses anymore. That was absolutely... That's gonna kill somebody someday. Hey, I think I need to retrain these bus drivers or something like that. That was not cool at all. Alright, and of course we have a stop here where there are quite a few people, because thank goodness we have a big city area where there's just tons of stuff happening. There's also the metro over there, so that helps, you know, bring in a lot more passengers for the bus, for sure, for sure. And of course we have one more stop somewhere over here, so that's going to be the last one before we head right back towards the airport area. Now, is anybody going to the air? Oh my gosh, okay, this stop is much more populated than I expected. That is insane, insane. Bright side, though, traffic flow is looking a little bit better than it was before, but it's not exactly at the 80% that I was hoping. Let's take a look at this crazy, crazy bus situation here. We have a lot of passengers on this line, naturally. A lot of passengers compared to stops on the university line, for sure, for sure. Looks like the downtown one is probably the smallest one, though, and has the least amount of passengers, so that's definitely a concern of mine. Let's see. How many of these buses are actually traveling at full capacity? Not that many, surprisingly. I think we might be fine. Oh, I see thousands. I see thousands up here. All right, let me go ahead and drop some more up in here and see if we can actually keep a nice round. I mean, there's like nobody picking anybody up over here, so these guys are going to be waiting for forever. We could easily split this line up into two. I don't want to do that, though, just because of the fact that after some time, we will catch up with this. So that way, there won't be all the buses, like, over in this area only and then ignoring everything else that's happening through here. As for the death problems, well, I have no solution right now for that. I have enough of these guys, clearly. We have a gazillion capacity. I know I said gazillion a lot, but it just feels like we have a lot of capacity. And there's just 1,000 people dead for 3.5K that we have available here. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do about that other than just let's keep trucking on and hope that they'll eventually get picked up. Seniors, seriously. Also, our unemployment rate is going up. However, I'm not going to fix it. If we can reach the point where we'll get that special unique building, just because we have a high unemployment rate, then I'll be fine with that. I'll be totally okay with that. But for now, we are nowhere near it, so, I mean, let's just keep trying. Wow, we are close to the traffic part for sure, for sure. Can't wait for that point. Also, trains are one of those routes that we can take, but I'm not so sure about that just yet. So, Space Elevator, I don't know how soon we're going to be able to get you. You are clearly ridiculously expensive and Honestly, our money situation hasn't been the best, so I think I'm going to go for the monorail. It's probably more important than the space elevator, even though I don't want to admit that. I guess it is. Fine, let's do this. Alright, additional public transit. Let's go for that. And, I mean, the monorail was one of those things that I wanted to get almost at the beginning, so hey. I guess we're finally doing it. So what we could do is replace one of these roads with the monorail, or just add a separate offshoot, basically, where we're going to have the monorail. Now, I've been considering getting rid of these guys up in here. I don't know how much they do these days. I take it back. All the trucks are actually, almost all the trucks are in use. Okay, they do quite a bit then. I could also place the monorail somewhere up in here and then connect it with the roads here, which might be just fine as well. We do have a few choices. So we have the monorail station, which is just, you know, the regular station without anything else. We have the monorail station with the road. We have the monorail bus hub, which is going to be super helpful for our buses. Because remember, we're going to transport people by the monorail on the outside, tram on the inside, and then bus doing whatever it needs to do. So that's always going to be a potential thing there. And then we have the Metro Monorail Train Hub. Now, I'm not really the biggest fan of trains, so I don't think I'm going to use that one. I think, if anything, I will use this one. So, the only problem I have with this guy is that, dude is a little bit weird. This guy is a little bit bizarre. Let's see if I can maybe... Oh, I'd have to move those guys. That might be fine, actually. I'm like thinking, you know, if we want to actually place this properly, this might be fine. So, let's move you all the way over here. Now, that's going to make this hospital a little bit sinky, but I am totally fine with that. And also, the greenery of this is going to get ruined. Actually, you know what? Let's move you guys further away. I don't want you ruining the hospital at all. So, let's move you over to here. I think that should be fine. That should still... Actually, look at this! We have a spot right there. Why wasn't I using that before? And let's just move you right there. Alright, that should still take care of their city problems, and if it doesn't, we'll figure it out. Okay, so let me make sure those roads are going the proper way. They are. Good. And monorail time. Thank goodness. Okay, so monorail. What I want to do is I want to place this one like something like this. The only reason that I want to do this is because we're going to get our monorail lines coming out towards this way and then towards this way. If I place this guy like going this way, like the road going this way, then we have to go like through this, and that's not going to work. So let me go ahead and drop it. There's, of course, not a middle part. I hate when that happens. Alrighty, so... oh, that's really confusing. Alright, that's fine with me. Wait, what? We could do the monorail like that? I didn't realize that was happening there. Whoops. Okay, for some reason I thought that was a little bit different, but I guess I was wrong. My bad, you guys, my bad. But we can remedy this pretty easily by... Let's see, do we have a bigger road here? Aha. Alright, I want to take this one out through to here and then connect it with... Ew, that light. Oh, no. We want the cold street light. That one's actually the prettiest one. We can't really go too far with this, which seems a little bit awkward. Let's see, can we do that? We can do that. All right, beautiful. So we could do this and split it off on towards this side. The only problem with that is that then we'd be crashing into this guy here. But there is a but. We can actually just go ahead and replace these roads here to have monorail. Now... this does allow us to put monorail throughout the inner parts of our city. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that's fair enough? That should actually work instead of using the tram? Because, I mean, that would be super stellar. And we can even take the monorail off of just this and then lead it off to, like, random areas, wherever we want to go with this. So that is always a possibility. The only thing is that now we won't have nicely decorative streets because they're going to be monorail streets, basically. I didn't want to bring it up over here, though, so let me go ahead and switch this road back over to... I think it was this guy? Nah. Let's see. I think it was that guy. Yeah, we should be fine with that. Alright, so I am going to actually take it, you know, through our streets, and if you hate it, again, let me know. I will change it. The only thing that I don't like about the monorail streets is that we can only go two-way. We don't have a one-way here, so this is going to change our city a lot. This is going to make these roads, these major roads here, a little bit more busy, which... well, let me just think about this. It might make our city more busy, or it might just lift off all the problems that we've been having. So, two things can happen here. I'm not sure which one is the favorable one, so let's just go ahead and have at it. Let's see. Monorail. Oh, you guys are being... they're getting, like, super upset. They're just like, excuse me? What are you doing with my one-way roads? Yeah, get over it. Okay, get over it. We're improving your city just so that way you'll have more ways to get around. Alright, so yeah, this apparently this is an upgrade episode here. So let's go ahead and change that there. We will go ahead and change this here so we can connect that up there. There we go. So now we have a connection just going right through there. Now, we also have the potential to connect ourselves over here, which I might just do so we can get through to this side here and then have some monorail like maybe stretching around so we can transport the people from over here if they're working in here. A little bit easier, so we won't have too many buses and whatnot, but I'm also thinking we could maybe just take this one through to this section here, since, you know, obviously the city dwellers, the quote-unquote city dwellers, more likely to work in this area here than these guys, so, I'm gonna leave that part there as is for now, and we'll work on it later on. This is basically, right now, the most important part here. So let's see, we changed this middle road here. We actually have to change out these other roads here. Now, I did love me that bus lane, but that's not going to be able to stay, unfortunately. And we are going to have to switch out all of these as well. Ooh, it's such a big change, you guys. I mean, I like change. I am not opposed to that at all. So, hey, it is what it is. New roads, no longer one-ways. This can have a catastrophic effect. It could. But I'm not going to say it is. And honestly, we can even change our buses again, so I probably shouldn't have worked on the bus so soon, but hey, it is what it is. You know, the bus should still work as it does because now we're going two ways. You know, it's not doing less, it's doing more, so that should be just fine. Looks like we're adding extra stuff up in here too. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's do that right up in there. Good. So we have now a monorail all the way throughout. And we have it going down that big road, down this big road, and of course we want to keep going just down this big road over here. Now, god dang it. God dang it. Oh, I was going to say something, but of course, this happens to us. So let's go ahead and just switch this back. Thank goodness. Okay. So, I mean, we did lose a few businesses here, but I am fine with how we can just fix that up later. Well, we'll get them back soon. We'll get them back soon enough. Right, so, as I was saying, I only want to try this out with one section here, so if this works out superbly well, then I will bring it to the next section. If it doesn't, then, yeah, no, I'm only going to leave it for this section. Only reason I'm working with this area here in particular, and not the other one, is because the other area tends to have more traffic, it seems. So, this is probably the better one of the two to go with, at least for now, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, let me go ahead and finish up these roads here, and hopefully, by the time I'm done, well, we won't have catastrophe everywhere, because if catastrophe strikes, then we are done for, basically. Oh, I really hope that is not the case. Alright, so although I have outfitted all of this section here, all the big roads, I should say, with the monorail lines, monorail tracks, I should say, I have only added the main station and 3 other ones. I will be adding more later on, but I just want to, test it out with just these 4 and see how that goes. This is going to be too much problem because I've seen people complaining already. Oh, no, now they're not complaining. Good. And let's go ahead and head to this one. How are we going to get all the way around to this guy over here? Looks like we're just going to turn right back around, huh? All right, fair. Let's go that way, and then we're going to finish this one up right up in here. Now, can I create another line? Create a new line, and I want to bring it out this way. So we'll start over on this side first, then we'll head over towards this side here, and then end over with this guy here and wrap up the line, of course, over here. So that pretty much wraps up a good portion of this. It looks like I'm going to have another one of these guys somewhere up in here, just so that the guys on needing to take the monorail from like somewhere over here won't have to travel all that far or this far. So maybe between these two, I will have another one in there. But of course, that's going to have to happen later because again, I want to just make sure, everything here is good. So let's see, is this the monorail? It is. All right, so let's have 2 different colors, 2 completely different colors. Let's go with like a limey-ish color there, and we're going to call this one, honestly, this was our first one, and we started going up. So let's call this one, I don't know, I'm going to call it, let's see, Central Park. I'm going to call it A1. Central Park A1, and then I'm going to call this one Central Park B2. Central Park B2. That way we can actually tell them apart, because B2 is the second one we did, A1 is the first one that we did. So let's see how that goes. Over time at least, because of course we can't tell immediately. And we still have enough money to, you know, finish out the rest of the monorail for these areas here, but why bother? Why bother when we can save the money for the grand thing, the grand piece here that we are waiting for, the space elevator. If we'll ever get there, honestly, because we are now losing people. We did actually demolish some of our tech over here, and we also demolished some of our businesses here, but I made sure that we did not actually get rid of any, and I mean 0 homes, because the homes, they must stay. That is absolutely important. That is super important to me. Also, I realized, let me go ahead and add our bus stop up in here and see if that works for us. So, I need a bus line. Where is our bus stop up in here? Because I know that there's some stops here. Can I drag this one to be over on this side instead, or is that going to be a problem? Let's see. I need one that's coming up, and this guy here, we can probably go up and around and then head back that way, right? Because we can go 2 ways now. That's potential. It has potential for sure. Or we could just go ahead and just do this. Works for me. Although it's going to cause some problems. Let me just bring it out over there a little bit. Yeah, so the problems it's going to cause is that we're going to have way too much on one street. But again, we change the streets, so they're all working a little bit differently than they were before. We'll be able to see if this change is okay, or if this change is not okay after a little while. And there we go, the monorails are off. So I'm curious. Let me just click on USA. I'm curious as to if there's going to be anybody waiting for you over here. Let's see if there's anybody at this stop here. If there is not, then yes, we have to solve quite a few things, like making sure that people realize that the monorail is a viable option. So there are some people there. Makes me happy, actually. I like it. I like it a lot. And I will change those to be complementary colors, because right now they don't really look that great together. Do I need to have this connected, or do I not need to have this connected? Because I'm not so sure anymore. I'm going to connect it. Let's just go ahead and move it all the way down through to right here, and that should be good. Ta-da! We are good. And we have enough power for now. Whew! Oh man, you guys, we have been hard at work today to make sure that all kinds of public transit is in order and working. Now, I know that I'm taking up quite a bit of room here for these guys, but that's honestly done on purpose just so that, you know, we can tell exactly where they are. If I can't tell where they are, I'm going to be like, where are my monorail? Oh, is that what it is? Let me zoom in here and then try to find it. Nah, not about that. So this works, and we can even have some businesses building up around it, so that's... I like that idea a lot. Alright, let's see. Is anybody piling in here? It looks like we do have some people over here. So if anybody wants to visit the hospital, I suppose this is a good time to do it. But yeah, this one, I think what I'm going to do for sure, is bring this section out over here. And then this is going to be just our main hub for the monorail. That way the people who need to go over here from this way can just take the monorail up. Same thing from over here to over here. And that should help clear out our traffic issues that we clearly see over here. So that only, of course... only trash trucks should be out here, basically. Oh, if only that works. If only. Alright, so let's take a look at if we created any new junctions by changing things around. I see a lot of stop signs. I see some of these traffic signs I don't want to see, or these traffic lights. Yeah, it did create a lot of traffic lights, so we have to go around and actually remove them as we see them. And, ooh, more death. Not okay. Definitely not okay. These people are probably confused, like, why did the streets suddenly change on us when we have nothing new over here? Yeah. You know what? I agree. That doesn't make any sense. I apologize that I changed them so soon, but I wanted to make sure that we had the stuff in there for now. Otherwise, later on, you guys would be super surprised, and they'd be like, oh, well, life is changing, and I don't like this. I'm leaving, and we don't want them leaving, okay? That's the point. We don't want them to leave. We want them to stay. We want them to stay and live healthier, happier lives, basically. All right, so there's a light over there. That makes 0 sense. Let's see. How are we doing so far with the monorail? 12 passengers from here. I like it. I like it a lot, excuse me. I don't know what just came out of my mouth. So my point here with having the hub here is that we can actually develop this back area into something for sure, the same way that we are going to develop this area here into something. Of course, it's not going to start and end like at the ends there, but it's going to like start here, then end here. So we'll have like some block here with something special. I don't know, what should we have up in these areas here and over here? Because I would like to add something that, I don't know, people can enjoy. Maybe I might just break up Thornton Square and have it in these sections here. But at the same time, we have our hospital there, so, putting Thornton Square there, or Thornton Square-like buildings there, not really the best idea. Or maybe it might be, I don't know, maybe it's just the craziest best idea ever. We'll see. Let's go ahead and drop some copper situations up in there, and it looks like you people up in here need some help with your health, but there is a clinic. There's something up in there. Wait, that's the wrong thing, isn't it? Oh, no clinics and no hospital reach. Aha. All right, that we can solve, I hope. I didn't want to do this, but I guess I'm going to have to. Fine, there you go. Enjoy your clinic, I guess. Ugh. Fine, just go get taken care of. Live here forever, basically. This is going to be your eternal home. Even though we don't have any cemeteries, you'll live here as ashes, basically, once you pass away. On the bright side, though, it looks like the death wave is ending. We don't have that much death, or at least as much as we had, as much death as we had before. But it's getting better, so this is so good. It's making me a little bit happier now. After changing so much about the city in such a little time, especially since we only been changing this area, and you know, this was the last area we've built. Honestly, these areas have been neglected, but we will get to them eventually, okay, you guys? I promise you we will get to them because we do have quite a bit about them to change to make sure that the areas that have gone in lately actually make sense. Like these guys, I intended completely to have a road coming in all the way down from here, all the way from up here to down here. So for it to like go this way, not really what I wanted. So yeah, there's gonna be some changes there for sure. Now I did say I wanted to add this up in here, so let's go ahead and do it before, you know, we think we have too much money and then suddenly we don't have money. So first things first though, let me go ahead and buy, guess it's gonna have to be use, yes, it is this, alright, so we are good here. Now the only thing that we have to change over in this section is we have to create, of course, an intersection. And do I want like an intersection like this over here? No, I'm all set. It's not really necessary. So first thing, actually, now that I have unlocked that area, I will take my highway out just to see where we're going to go with this. So I will, you know, continue doing the whole, let's use the barrier ones just in case, because we are going to, you know, build a residential area out here. I don't want to cause trouble over there. So I do want to bring this out as far away as I can. That way we'll have the, ooh, is that the end of the map, actually? Let me just double check on that. It is not. Nay, it is not. How much money is that? That's actually affordable. So the only reason I'm doing this is that I want to see how far I should bring this. Like, this area looks super good for a nice place to live. Obviously, it's on the water. People love living on the water. So I might just bring the highway just like straight through the middle here, which means I'm going to actually have to buy the rest of these. Oh, okay, fine. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da. Now we're erring on the edge of broke, basically, but it's fine. We're good. We're totally good. So yeah, we're gonna have to just take it out through this way and then connect it somewhere up in here, which is gonna be better because we won't have to take the mountains. And going through the mountains again, well, let me just say that was a headache. That was a little bit too much for me. So let's go ahead and do this guy up in here, and let's see, we're gonna go, oh, we do have a little bit of a mountain here. What we could do is head out through to here and then turn, or let's see, is there any way to get into the mountain? Kind of, sort of. It's like we're kind of going in there, but only because we want to. There's absolutely zero reason we should be doing this. So it's okay the way it is, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's absolutely fine, just like that. Alrighty, so we are not going through the mountain. Unfortunately, as nice as it would be to go through the mountain, it's not going to happen. And then we're going to go and end up right up in here, and we'll flip that later on. Alright, so far so okay. It's just like, hey, so you mind flipping me? So we are going to just take it like, let's see, I'm going to curve it here, bring it down this way, then curve it towards this side here. But of course not too much, because we want to bring it like, let's see, curve here. Leave enough room on this side just in case we decide to do something special there. Then curve it, like I want to leave all of this area open, so it's going to have to go through here so we can connect it all the way through there. Alright, so our goal, basically. Oh no! Oh well, we already kept those lights on there, so I mean, why change it now, right? Why change it now when we have everything already done? So let's go ahead and remove some of these guys up in here, and I will use this lovely piece here. Now, let's see, we're going to have to actually remove some more. hate that. I hate that, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and zoop. Are we good now? Alright, so this is going to be a little bit bizarre because this is obviously only going to fit with one of these sides, and the other side is going to be like, oh, well, what about me? I don't know about you, sir, but we'll figure it out. Let's just, let's see. There, I'm going to say, and then we'll just have some weird connections happening up in here. I will move this one, like, over to this side here so we can actually get this one right at least. As for the opposite side, I have no idea. We'll see. We'll see once we get there. So, highway, let's see. We are using this regular one here. Can we do, like, a curve? Oh, that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. All right, you know, it's a little bit curvy, but hey, I like my curves, okay? I like my curves. How about this one? Ew. I mean, I guess that's not half bad. It could be worse. Sure. I'll keep it for now. If it starts bothering me later, I will change it just because I don't know, something about it is a little bit bizarre. All right, there we go. So now we know exactly where we're to connect. That seems a little bit central. Well, I guess we're going to have to save that and try to work on it in the next episode. Thank you guys for tuning into today's episode. If you enjoyed, show some love by hitting those like and subscribe buttons. That really does help the channel grow. And as always, stay awesome, friends. I'll see you next time.